Welcome back to News Geelong on this festive season. The arrival of the Spirit of Adventure cruise ship gave the City of Greater Geelong Mayor the opportunity to continue to talk about and promote the city's continued campaign to achieve funding for the redevelopment of the Yarra Street Pier, to enable Geelong to accommodate more cruise ships and visiting naval vessels. Ian Nichols reports.
Well, here we are on the balcony of the Royal Geelong Yacht Club, where we've given a rousing welcome to the Spirit of Adventure. Yes, another cruise ship has come our way, the second one this year, and we've welcomed Captain Kees Spekman, a Dutchman, with mainly a crew of Englishmen and about 384 passengers, who you can see now getting on board the tender, and after a short visit to Geelong, they're on their way to Melbourne.
Yes, I don't think you get much better weather than this. It's perfect down here at the Yacht Club, and I've just been out on the Spirit of Adventure, and it's a great boat, and as everyone well knows, this is part of our strategy to get at some stage a cruise ship station here, but there's a lot of work to be done before that happens.
Well, we had one earlier in the year, of course, the Silver Sea. That was a beautiful adventure as well. And this one, why is it not at Cunningham Pier? Is it too big for there?
No, Cunningham Pier is privately owned, and they've got their own issues around the cruise ship being there. So it's on a swing mooring, and that's one of the reasons we need to get the Yarra Street Pier up and built. And the council's put $5 million into that. The Yacht Club's put $2.5 million into it, and we're certainly seeking funding from the state government, who have put some money into putting a business case forward. So we're hopeful that that'll bear some fruit, and then we will be able to have the cruise ships in on the pier.
Now, that is the plan, isn't it? The Yarra Street Pier will become our cruise ship destination, and we can see more coming our way.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. We do have another cruise ship which is capable of carrying 1,000 passengers later in the year, but unfortunately we've got to anchor them out there on the swing mooring, and people are brought in on smaller boats. But that's not ideal. But it happens in a lot of other places throughout the world. But if we can get this pier up and running, that'll certainly be the jewel in the crown of this cruise ship strategy.
Well, it isn't unusual to have them moored off shore, and of course they come in and they are good for the economy. They do a lot of sightseeing and shopping.
Some of them get on buses and go on tours, but the beauty of Geelong is it's so close to the waterfront, so a lot of people will get off and just wander the streets of Geelong and spend here. So look, it's all good for our tourism. It'll be good for our economy, and it's something that we're working very, very hard towards.
Oh, it's fantastic to have the cruise ships visit here in Geelong. Obviously there's an economic benefit, a tourism benefit, and obviously there's a business case that's being done around the cruise ships coming to Geelong and the economic impact.
Well, certainly the Mayor today threw down the gauntlet looking for state government assistance, and we're talking about the development of the Yarra Street Pier, of course.
Yes, I'm certainly aware of the Yarra Street Pier proposal, obviously in my previous role as a councillor, so I'm sort of well across the project, and it's a matter of that business case being coming out, which I believe will be in the new year, and that supporting the case for the Yarra Street Pier. And look, that's a case for the various lobby groups, the City of Greater Geelong, to lobby state government, and I'm certainly happy to facilitate the lobbying of ministers for that purpose.
Saying farewell to the Spirit of Adventure, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. Hope you enjoyed the Royal Geelong Yacht Club hospitality. And now our midweek regional roundup. Geelong's Paco Festa will celebrate its 30th birthday in 2012, a celebration of cultural diversity. The Minister for Multicultural Affairs and Citizenship, Nicholas Kotsaris, has announced a $100,000 grant to Geelong Diversitat for this major regional event. Parliamentary Secretary for the Pacific Island Affairs, Richard Marles, is this week visiting Montevideo in Uruguay to attend the Mercosur Summit, which is a preeminent economic grouping in South America, which pursues trade liberalisation and a common market between its members, Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay and Uruguay. Lifeline Geelong services will receive $50,000 per year over the next 4 years from the Victorian Coalition Government, meaning that Lifeline services in Geelong will be able to almost double the number of counsellors at their service. While V-Line has tabled a revolutionary $6 million plan to improve train travel between Geelong and Melbourne. V-Line wants to run 3 trains each hour during off-peak periods, meaning an extra 24 services between 9 and 4:30 p.m. during each weekday. Elite Lumbo was everybody's favourite and provided smiles all round for the News Geelong crew as it ran to an impressive win in the C31 News Geelong 400 metre race on the 12-event program last Friday night at what is fastly becoming the jewel in the crown for the Victorian greyhound racing, right here in our great city of Geelong. By the way, punting-wise, the News Geelong Punters Club went down for the evening, except for 3 little sneakies who posted a night-winning wager in the last race on the 2 outsiders, who subsequently greeted the judge by large margins. Thanks guys, but a great night was had by all.
Racing, he owned Casper on the inside, began okay. Elite Lumbo speed. Wider on the track there was our mate Henry. Just behind them then came Rusty Mahogany. They were followed further back, well out of it now by Holy Rioli and She's a Jet. Off the back of the leader, single out now. It's our mate Henry. Elite Lumbo, they swing 4 lengths in front of Where's Jacko. In the straight, Elite Lumbo the inside. And our mate Henry on the outside. Elite Lumbo, too good though. By 1 length to our mate Henry, followed by Where's Jacko third. Kept Rusty Mahogany, he owned Casper. Followed further back then by She's a Jet and Holy Rioli.
You at News Geelong as we go to a break and return with sport and weather after this.